project for my film opening, I was able to set up a blog called WordPress where I could upload images and videos and links to websites as well as text, which was really good because I could describe everything I was doing. And this was just a nicer way of showing it rather than if I'd handwritten it. And it was just really nice as well to see the progress I'd made from the start to the end of the project, because I could keep track of everything I was doing and look at my first post compared to my last post, especially in the evaluation questions where I had to evaluate all the work that I'd done. I think it's a really great site and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to upload and share their work. For my first evaluation question, I used a website called Prezi, which is kind of like PowerPoint, except it kind of flows really nicely together at the end. At first, I found it quite tricky to use because you have to map out every little detail and how you like where you want things to go at certain points. But after a bit of practice, I really thought it was a nice, creative way to show my coursework, and I was really pleased with the final product. I used YouTube to upload videos that I previously edited onto my blog, so all I had to do was copy and paste the link and it was there. And this is really good for my evaluation questions because I could answer them, like the one I'm doing now, and I could easily put them on my blog for people to see, and it was open for the public, so anyone could view them, and it was just a simple way, a quick way for me to show this and share my work. So I used Final Cut Pro to edit my final project, which is on the Mac. It's an editing software that you can use to edit video and music, and you can add special effects and colour correction and all sorts of things that I use myself when editing Thriller. And it's a really easy thing to use, especially because I've used it before, because I had to use it in my preliminary task to edit. So I used it, my experience, and then in my final project, and it turned out really well. The internet was really helpful for me in this project because during the research and planning part, I got to look at different codes and conventions of Thriller openings, and it really inspired me for my own. But a disadvantage of using the internet was that I had access to so much information that it was so easy to go off on a tangent and be looking at things that were completely off topic. I don't think my project would be as good as it is without the internet, so I think it was probably one of the best resources I had.